Hey there, Euphoria family. Welcome to today's EMOM that we've got planned. Today's a full body workout. We're going to hit a couple of muscle groups all over the place in under 30 minutes and send you on your way. Okay, as always, an EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. What that means is you're going to work out for a certain amount of time in a minute, whether it's 30 to 40 seconds, and then the rest of the time in that minute is your rest. So we will have 5 exercises, 5 rounds, 25 minutes. Add in a 2-minute warm-up and my usual 1-minute pep talk, and you're good to go. Okay, so to get started, let's go over our moves. The equipment you need today, you're going to need either some dumbbells or some home weights. As always, I have my canned goods. I've got 2 different cans of soup today, but you can use anything. You can use laundry detergent jugs, water jugs, soup cans, books, whatever you've got to make you feel the burn, right? Okay, so grab those. We're going to go over our 5 exercises real quick and then we'll get into it. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to use my soup cans. First one we have is an overhead tricep extension. So I know that you're not going to be able to see my arms entirely, but we're going to go over the whole thing. So I'll walk you through it. I'm still there in support to teach you how to have the proper form. Okay, so first thing is an overhead extension. We're going to use 2 or 1 holding it together, but just go over it real quick. Overhead extension is pushing our arms straight up right here next to our ears. Okay, so it's straight up, not a locked elbow, but right here, and we're going to lower and bring it up. So here, I'm going to squat down just a little bit here so you can see. Notice I'm not leaning my elbow. My elbow stays right here, locked close to my ear. I'm pulling it back right here so that I feel it here in the triceps. So we're going to be right here, okay? So you can have 2 weights here like this, or if we're just starting and we're a little nervous to have 2 weights, or if we don't have 2 weights, you can be right here and doing the same thing, extending back, okay? Just bending at the elbow, keeping this up close. That's number 1. Number 2 is a bow extension. We've done these before. I'm sure we've done the triceps too, but I think we've done bow extensions a lot more often. Bow extension, you're going to pick one side, whatever side you pick, that's the first one to balance on. So leg is going to be, I'll back up here and shout. Leg is going to be balanced here, and this is just a tap leg. We're not shifting weight. All of the weight's here. We're going to take our weight, or no weight, I'll show you with no weight, and we're going to bring our knees through the middle of our elbows. So we're going to be here to here. It's a slight crunch, right? Just right here, okay? And that's all we're doing, right here. And this is just a tap foot. I'm not shifting my weight. We're right here, okay? 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other. Next is the open, or close, open, close, whatever you call it, squat. Okay, so you can start either open or closed, but we're going to squat, step out, squat, step in, right here, just this. So it doesn't matter where you start, because this is where we're going to be the whole time. Okay, notice I'm not coming up and locking my knees, keeping the tension, but we'll get into that. Next, we have bicep curl into an Arnold press. So bicep curls are easy, elbows at the side, we're going to curl up, but from here, we're going to rotate the arms and Arnold press, right? So we curl, and as we're getting ready to press, we're going to rotate, you can see here, rotate it out, up, back down, into the curl again, okay? And last but not least, we have calf raises. So we'll be here and we'll just up and down, okay? So grab your water because that's most important. Grab your weights, whether it's soup, corn, carrots, whatever you've got, and I'll meet you back here in a second, all right? Let's get ready to sweat. All right, as always, we've got to warm up first. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start jogging in place. So I have a squeaky floorboard, so I got to find a sweet spot. But if you're on a 3rd floor apartment, if jogging's kind of not your thing, hurts the knees, the back, whatever it is, you can actually quickly march in place. You don't even, for jogging in place, you don't even have to take your feet off the ground. This is what I'm doing because I'm on the 3rd floor. So I'm focused right here. Okay? All right. Next move we've got is a modified jack. So jumping jack, but we're not jumping, we're just stepping out one leg at a time. Getting the arms and shoulders warmed up, get the blood pumping, so our body knows we're getting ready to work, right? If you're like me, I know you hate a warm up unless it's pound. But getting ready to lift, I hate warming up. I won't lie to you, I probably never do it. But it's important, okay? You want to prevent injury. Let's jog in place again. I'm gonna get a little closer. Like I said, I got a squeaky spot in the floor, so I gotta find the sweet spot between here and way back there. So I'll get a little closer this time. We're still warming up, getting our minds ready, getting our minds right, focused, breathing, thanking ourselves for getting up and doing this today. Modified jack again, so just a step to the side. Let me step back so you can see. All the way back here. And if this is too fast, you can take your time. But remember, we want to warm up, so we want to get everything pumping, getting things going, right? Notice for a warm up, my core is still tight. Keep that in mind. All right, warm-up's done. Get yourself a drink while you get the little usual pep talk, okay? I'm proud of you for showing up. I know I say the same thing every single time, but it's real. I don't know about you, but it's been a tough couple of years. With the pandemic and everything going on in the world, I know it's so hard to get out of bed, to get off the couch, to even do anything. And when you're so worried about your loved ones, it's hard to prioritize yourself, okay? So you are prioritizing yourself here for 30 minutes. That's all it takes. Just a little bit of time to say, this is my time, this is me, this is where I focus, and that's it, okay? So I know you have a lot of things to do today. I do too, but right now, this is where we are. And I'm proud of you for that. So let's get into it, okay? I've got my 3 pounds just because I am still on the injured list, so I'm gonna start with those. But even if you're not on the injured list, no shame, okay? So right here, arms up close to the elbows, or ears to the elbows, and right here we just bend and back up, but not locking, just right here, okay? So we bend and up. Notice my elbows are not moving. The work is being done by my triceps right here. So watch again. I'm bending and up. It may come slightly forward just because of how our anatomy is right here. See how there's like a little bit lean? But I'm not coming down here. It's not a shoulder workout. Today is about the triceps for this move. Let's do one more. All right, bring those down. Shake it out. Get a drink if you need it. Let me get one real quick here. Okay. Next we have the bow extension. I'm gonna use the weight for this one. Later on, I'll remove it, but if you can't use the weight now, take it out of the equation now. Again, all of the weight is in this leg, one of your legs, other one out, right through the middle. Here we go. So we crunch and down. You want to make it so that you can feel the muscles working, give them the opportunity to work, but also not go so slow that you're losing balance. We want fluid movement. Okay, last one. Take a second, deep belly breath. Other side, here we go. Through the middle, up. Just a slight crunch here. So let me show you my midsection because you've already got the legs. So we want to slightly crunch and here. Right here. This is all we're doing. Core is tight. If I lose my balance, I find it and keep going. One more. Ooh. Put that weight down. You need a drink, you get a drink. Next we've got the close, open, close, whatever. The squats, okay? I always call it close, open, but then I start open, close, so it's really weird. But here we go. So we're gonna squat, keeping tension, together, open, other leg now. I'm not locking and setting. I'm keeping the tension so that it's a fluid movement here. If you cannot get so low, being here, still working, okay? This one is not one for speed. It's fun for getting as low as you can and executing the move, okay? Do your best to dig into your heels. Right here. Last one for open. Woo. I know, we're gonna be sweating today. I should have put a disclaimer, warning. All right, next we've got our bicep curl to our Arnold press. Again, for curls, we know elbows don't leave our sides. Shoulders are relaxed, core is tight, so here we go. We curl up, and as we curl, rotate to press, bring it back down, right here, do it again. So up, push it out, bring it in, watch my arms again, okay? So we curl, I'm rotating out, bringing it back down to here, curl. So we take the inside, bring them to the out. I know sometimes that can get a little tricky to see, but right here, these ones come out. Lower it down, that was the last one. Okay, set that to the side. You've got 15 seconds. If you need water, go ahead and grab it. Make sure you give yourself a deep breath. Calf raises are next, that's why I'm all the way back here. So here we go, ready? Up, down. You can have your hands wherever you need them. If you've got weights, you can hold them to the side. You can put them up here, whatever works, okay? If you want to put your hands on your core to make sure that you're tight, remind yourself to be tight. You can do that too. Make sure we're not rolling our ankles when we get up there. Let's do 2 more. So 1, 2. Woo. All right, keeping track here. Round 1 is done. Okay, so if you have home weights, I'm gonna join you. I'm gonna use my soup. Okay, for the first one, we have the overhead extension. I'm gonna show you how to use it with 1 weight or home weight. Okay, so instead of having 2 in your hands like this, you're gonna have 1 just right here, okay? And all you're gonna do is holding your hands like this or like this, whatever you've gotta do, the same bend, okay? So let's turn this way, up close to the ears. Here we go. So we lower it down, bring it up. Let's turn this way this time. So we lower it down and bring it up. Lower. Notice my arms are not going back here. I'm not moving, not a shoulder thing. It's the triceps, this muscle here, okay? Got about 5 more seconds, so right here. Let's do this last one. All right. Woo. That will work the shoulders, obviously, because we're holding that weight up there, but the main goal is the triceps today. All right, so next we've got the bow extension. We've still got 10 seconds, but again, remember, you're placing your weight in one of the legs. Other one is just a tap, not a shift. A tap to kind of give you that stop, and everything's coming, we're meeting in the middle. Okay, so holding your weight or your soup like this, here we go. Crunch, back down. Lose that balance, find your footing before you begin again, okay? Don't try to adjust your stance while you're working out. You're gonna cause some damage and some pain. Just here. Last one. Okay. We're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna stay back here so you can see. Here we go. Crunch it up, down. Notice I'm not shifting. I want you to keep the balance here. If you can't bring it all the way up, this is still good. Push yourself to get as far as you can every time. Last one, okay? Ooh. Give yourself a second. Get yourself a drink if you need it. All right. Close, open, whatever you call it. Squats next, okay? Here we go. So we squat, bring it up, keeping the tension. Notice that leg is still bent. It doesn't lock. Squat, tension, squat. Digging into the heels, okay? So when I say that, when I want you to squat, not on your toes here, back here on the heel. Okay, so we dig in to the heel, right here. Just focused on going side to side. 15 seconds. We're gonna do some bicep curls. Again, got my soup. Elbows tight to the sides, they don't leave. Right here, glued, okay? Here we go. Relaxed, we're gonna curl. So we curl from here, the inside, that touch, we rotate them out, you press up. Adjust your stance if you need. Here we go. Up, press, fluid movement here. Notice I'm not like this. Here we go. Curl, rotate. You control this moment, so take advantage of that control. Last one. Push it up. Bring it down. All right. Take it out. 15 seconds till calf raises. I'm going to use my soup cans to show you the placement you can have if you include a weight. If you do not include a weight, no big deal. We'll save that for the last round, okay? So calf raises, when they're weighted, you can have it here, you can have it here, whatever works for you. Here we go. So I'll start here. You can hug those weights right to your side. The only reason I'm holding my soup can straight is because of the tendon, but powering through, focused. Calf raise is not a speed thing. You want those calves to work. You want to feel it. And we're feeling it, right? One more, here we go. All right, get yourself a drink because that's round 2. Again, keeping track over here. We've got round 3 next. Make sure you're staying hydrated. The good thing about doing these workouts with me is like, you know, I know a lot of people go, oh, I can't drink because I'm gonna have to pee halfway through. You can pause me. So make sure you're staying hydrated. All right, we've got our overhead triceps extensions next. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna face you this time so you can see a front angle. Back, up. Do your best as well, not to let your elbows fall out to the sides. We want them right here, up close. Core is tight. Trying to relax our shoulders as much as possible. I know, difficult to do. But we learn by doing it over and over and over again, right? So that's another great reason to be here. Oh, I can't do that move, it's too hard. Well, practice makes perfect. One more, okay? All right. Ooh. Set. If you use 2 weights, set 1 down. If you used no weights, you don't have to set anything down. But if you're going to use weights for your bow extension, you got to pick one up. Okay? Again, this is how I'm holding mine. I try my best not to grip because then I feel like I'm focused on the grip and not everything else. But right here, and it's just right through the middle. So, like to the side, here we go. So we pull it up and down. I know that you already know how this leg is supposed to be and how this one's just a calf. That's why I'm closer. So you can see how I bring them together, okay? A slight tilt. We're not pumping to the front, it's to the side. Last one there, let's switch. Here we go. Right here. So notice I'm at a slight slant. There are some where we would come from the front, not here. Just like this. We're breathing, core is tight, and it's a slight crunch. If you can only get to here, that's fine, you're still doing it, right? One more. Whew. All right, set that weight down. I'm gonna start with close squat this time, switch it up, right? Maybe my brain will let me do it. So we close, open, close, okay? Here we go. Close squat, digging into the heels. Open, digging into those heels. Close. Open. And your open does not have to be a sumo. It doesn't even have to be that large. Just here to open it. If you can't get that large of a spread to step, that's fine. But we're focused on the heels. If you're staying in your calves, you're gonna work your quads and your calves, which is fine, but we want to work everything. So I want you to dig in and keep that foot as flat as possible, okay? Last one right here. Ooh. No just breathe. We've got our bicep curl to Arnold press next. Like I said, elbows tight. Deep breath. Relax the body as much as we can. Okay, here we go. Curl, rotate it, press. Notice I do my best not to lock my elbows. I'd like to widen my stance, so I do that before I go again. Right, so it's curl, press. Right here. If you are swinging for your bicep curl, you have to go, and then you have to like push. Take it down a notch. Grab a better weight, okay? One more, let's go up, press, back down. Okay, you need a drink, get a drink. Stay hydrated. Calf raises next. Again, weights can be here, weight can be here, or no weights at all. Okay, so I'm gonna keep mine right here. Here we go. So we go up and down. You wanna really challenge yourself. I know it's hard to see from up there, but try to keep your heels off the ground. So bring it down, but don't plant yourself. Right here, attention. That focuses on your balance. It's gonna work your calves more because they're not gonna fully rest, right? Again, if you want your weights here, you can. Or you can bring it all the way down, all the way up. Let's do one more. Woo. All right, y'all, that was round 3. We're hydrating. We're getting ready. We've got 2 more rounds to go. And I know you're sweating. Look at, you ain't alone. We're here cooking. We came to work, we came to sweat. That's what we're doing. Mission accomplished. Okay. Next, we've got our tricep extension. I'm gonna use just the one weight because of the wrist, but no shame. Do what you can do. Push yourself outside of that comfort zone. Here we go. Taking it down and up. I know it's hard to see my arms, and please don't do this at home, but I want you guys to be able to see it fully, so here we go. Down and up. Keeping my elbows straight in line, and they're not behind me. Right up, straight up and down. Core has to be tight. Let's do one more, okay? Take it down. All right. Get up now. Got our bow extensions next. You need a drink, get a drink. If not, get into position. Again, leg is out, all of the weight in that straight leg. This is just a stop, not a balance shift, okay? I'm gonna use no weights this time. Keep my hands just like this to bring them right through the middle. Here we go. Up and down. Ooh, lose my balance, I find it, keep going. Let's do one more. Okay. As I switch, relax my body, here we go. Up, down. Again, if you're only here, that's fine. Still want you to try to slightly crunch and bring it as high as you can, okay? One more, here we go. Set that down, set that leg down. All right, let it rest, let it breathe, it's working hard, okay? 10 seconds, I'm gonna start with my open this time. It's just how my brain works, I'm weird, okay? Belly breath, here we go. Squat together, open, close. And close doesn't mean they have to touch. You could open and bring it closer. It's not necessarily a close, it could be a close or a close, okay? But as long as you're not coming like this, if you truly need to take a second for balance reasons, then squat, adjust, squat, take your time, safely. But if you can make it a movement where you're here, down, then that's what I want you to do, okay? Last one. All right. Adjust that there. We've got our curls next. Again, you want to hold either your soup, your dumbbell, whatever it is, you want your thumb to wrap around to the fingers. I'm injured, so I'm not wrapping it on this side. Please do as I say, not as I do, okay? Here we go. Curl, rotate it, back down to here. I'll turn this way. Here we go. Curl, push, and down, right? Notice I'm not right here, okay? Still have about 8 seconds. I want you to keep going, pushing through it. Let's do one more. Here we go. All right. If you're not going to use those for your calf raises, set them to the side. Get yourself ready. Feet are closer together. They don't have to touch, but they're close together, okay? Ready? Here we go. Calf raise up and down. Take a second, literally a microsecond, to hold it and squeeze. And then bring it back down. Notice my posture is still the way it's supposed to be. Shoulders down and relaxed, core is tight. I'm not. What are we doing here besides hurting ourselves? You're shorting yourself, okay? If you're not doing it right. One more. All right. That was round 4. Round 5 is next. I almost said shortening yourself, but either way. Round 5, get a drink before I give you that oomph pep talk. Okay. Round 5, I want you to push yourself. Grab a heavier weight if you can. Add a weight if you haven't been using one. Push yourself here. You got me? All right, for my overhead triceps, I'm gonna use one 5-pound just right here. Okay, I'll get back down so you can see the full motion for the last round. All right, here we go. Up. Try not to let your elbows come in or go out. I know, there's a lot to remember. You gotta breathe. You gotta do this, shoulders down, blah, blah, blah. But the more you do it, it'll become second nature and you won't have to think about it so much. Your body will just know. We still have about 8 seconds, so let's keep going. One more. All right. If you're gonna use that same weight for your bow extension, hold on to it. Get a drink if you need. I know we're sweating, look at this sweat stage. But you're doing great, and I'm proud that I'm here with you. We're getting through this. Bow extension is next. I'm gonna come all the way back here so you can see the full range, okay? Core tight. Weight in this leg, stop foot's out. This one's going up, crunch it. Okay, here we go. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you move, okay? Remember, you have to balance. Breathe, crunch. Last one. Switch. Core tight, leg out, slight bend. Here we go. We're still here, we're still focused on this and us. Catch your balance. We're not thinking about what we gotta do after this. Still here. We still have 3 moves to do. Last one. Focus on those moves, okay? You need a drink, get a drink. Next, we've got our close, open, close. The heavier the weight, the harder it is, right? Okay. Here we go. Ready? Dig in, open up, dig, close, dig. Not on my toes, digging into my heels, keeping my feet flat. Not a speed thing, but if you like to go a little faster, add a little cardio piece, you can. But I want you to ensure that you're doing it properly first before you increase the difficulty. Again, if you're just here, that's fine. Stop beating yourself up, okay? You'll get lower next time. Every time you do it, it increases your flexibility. Keep going. Last open. I No. We're almost there, 2 more moves, okay? I've got my 5 pounds for my curl to Arnold press, okay? Again, elbows tight. Forward. Here we go. Bicep curl, press, bringing it back down to keep going. Again, because of my injury, do as I say, hold it properly, not as I do. Right here. Seconds, so let's do it one more time. Here we go. Last one. Make it count. All right. Last but not least is our calf raise. If you're going to use weights, I'm right there with you, okay? Core is tight. I'm going to keep my weights up here. Okay? Here we go. Up, down. Even for a calf raise, my knees are not locked, okay? That bend in the knees is to protect your spine. Keep that in mind. Try not to swing. I know it's hard sometimes. I do it too. You're not alone. One more. Hold it right here. Done. Take it down. Set those weights to the side. You did it. Full body's done. The sweat stash is real. The frizzy hair is coming out and you're not alone, okay? You did great, all right? If this was your first workout back in a while, I'm proud of you. If you've come back after a day or two, I'm proud of you. Anytime that you keep coming back, I'm proud of you. You took a few days off, proud of you because you knew you needed it, right? Continue to step up and take care of yourself, even if it's only for 30 minutes a day. Nobody has time to do anything for anyone over, for hours on end. Nobody got time for that. While you're busy taking care of everybody else, you're forgetting yourself. And you can't pour from an empty cup, okay? So, continue to take those 30 minutes for yourself. Continue to show up for yourself, nutritionally, physically, mentally, everything. Take care of yourself, okay? Because you're needed here. You're wanted here. You deserve to be here. You deserve to be here taking up space, being who you are, okay? And you deserve to do that in a healthy way, positively, with support. All right, so take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, and I'll see you at the next EMOM. Bye.